How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Truman Bradley. Have you ever seen the electrophorus electricus, otherwise known as the electric eel? Here we've connected a wire between the bulb and the terminal. Now watch. Proof that living tissues can generate electrical energy. But the human body also generates electrical current. Terminals must be placed directly on the head, since the strength of the impulses normally only range between 5 and 50 millionths of a volt. The 10,000 billion cells in the human brain, in the process of their normal functioning, also emit electrical impulses which can be recorded as a graph. This is the inside of a television receiver. It has 329 parts. Isn't it possible that the human brain, with its more than 300 million component parts, can be tuned to receive similar images transmitted by another human brain from a distance? This could be the scientific basis of clairvoyance, or the power of seeing objects not present. He's about to begin a demonstration in hypnosis for the benefit of the students of his seminar.
Our subject for today is hypnosis. There are several methods of focusing the concentration of a medium, attempting to induce a clairvoyant vision. Now, for Mrs. Canby, we've discovered that hypnosis can best be induced mechanically by means of the sonic effect of this electronic oscillator. It emits sound at any desired frequency. Now, in working with Mrs. Canby, I've discovered a neural peculiarity of her psyche, that when the oscillations are sustained long enough, at 14,000 cycles per second, an hypnotic state will be induced. Now, is that clear? Mrs. Canby, I'm Professor Bonder. You know me?
Yes.
Now, we'll proceed this time as we always have. You'll follow my instructions. Do you understand?
I do.
Open your eyes.
Is she still asleep?
Not asleep. Hypnosis is very different. Pulse, respiration, reflexes all indicate that physiologically she's wide awake. Matter of fact, some of her powers are more alert and sensitive than in her normal waking state. For example, Miss Canby, you close your eyes. Now, what do you see?
Your hand.
Maybe she's peeking.
Take one of your books. Now, open it and hold it on the far side of this handkerchief. Mrs. Canby, what do you see in front of you?
A handkerchief.
And behind the handkerchief?
An open book.
But it is an observed fact that psychic events like mental telepathy, clairvoyance, do occur. True scientists investigate these events in a spirit of humble search for truth. Sir William Crookes, for example, who with his cathode ray tube prepared the way for the whole field of electronics, said of psychic events, "I do not say that these things are possible. I say they exist." Should not science search for an explanation of these events in man himself and in the electrochemical nature of his thinking organ, the brain? But the discovery of a similar fungus derivative that can produce experimental psychoses for study in the laboratory is fact. The drug, known as LSD, has enabled science to relate mental illness to the chemistry of the body for the first time. A tremendous advancement in the field of science for the treatment of the mentally disturbed. An advancement that is, even now, opening the door for the return to health of those previously considered hopelessly insane.
Here on this head of grain, you can see the fungus. We induce the growth of the fungus infection in hydroponics tanks. The fungus of rye, ergot, has been employed in medicine for years. Yes, I'm familiar with it. It's the derivative of this fungus that follows one of the intermediate steps in producing what we hope will be an extremely effective antibiotic, even more effective than penicillin.
I see. But it's this particular intermediate step that you're working on right now.
Not only now, but for the past several weeks.
Long before Dr. Finch went to trial. From a container of fungus derivative, a hypodermic syringe is filled. Then the animal is put back into the cage with its mate, and the two men of science await the results.
Dr. Stewart, look at this. Looks as though you're right, dead right. There's no doubt about it. That rat has been driven to fury by an injection. He's attacking his own mate.
We still haven't proved that the fungus derivative will have the same effect on a human. After all, Dr. Finch and the staff members weren't injected with the fluid. They merely inhaled it.